In the quiet moments of life, when the world feels heavy on our shoulders and the shadows of uncertainty loom large, there comes a gentle whisper that cuts through the noise. My child, do not fear. I am fighting your battles today. This phrase serves as both a promise and a reminder of an unwavering presence that stands beside us in our struggles. The notion that someone is actively engaged in our defense can transform our perspective and instill courage in our hearts. Throughout the scriptures, we find numerous stories that echo this divine reassurance. Take, for instance, the tale of David and Goliath. Here was a young shepherd boy, seemingly insignificant, standing before a giant who struck fear into the hearts of seasoned warriors. Goliath represented not just a physical threat, but also the overwhelming fears that can paralyze us. Yet, armed with nothing but a sling and a few stones, David stepped forward under the conviction that God was with him. He declared, "The battle is the Lord's," embodying the essence of our title. In that moment, David became a symbol of courage, proving that even the smallest among us can conquer great fears when we trust in a greater power. This promise of support is not confined to ancient tales. It resonates deeply in our lives today. Each of us carries our battles, often hidden from the eyes of the world. Perhaps it's an anxiety that grips us at dawn, preventing us from facing the day. Maybe it's a recurring doubt that tells us we are not enough, that our dreams are out of reach. In these moments, we can remind ourselves of the divine assurance that we are not alone. God stands with us, fighting our battles, even when we cannot see Him. Consider the story of a single mother, struggling to make ends meet while raising her children. Each day feels like a relentless battle against financial instability and emotional exhaustion. Yet in her quiet moments of prayer, she feels a warmth that envelops her, a reminder that she is not navigating this journey alone. The phrase, "I am fighting your battles today," becomes her mantra, giving her the strength to rise each morning, face her fears, and continue her fight for a better life for her children. This divine support transforms her struggle into a testament of resilience. The biblical narrative of Joshua and the Israelites as they entered the Promised Land offers another profound example. Here, God reassured Joshua, saying, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." As they faced fortified cities and formidable foes, the Israelites were reminded that their fears were met with divine strength. This assurance propelled them forward, allowing them to conquer what seemed insurmountable. Just as God fought for them, He fights for us today, urging us to step into our challenges with faith. In our contemporary lives, fear often masquerades as a barrier, preventing us from pursuing our dreams and aspirations. It tells us we are not equipped, not worthy, and not capable. Yet in acknowledging that we are children of a loving Creator, we can find the courage to silence that inner critic. The truth is, fear loses its power when it is met with faith. When we recognize that we are not alone in our battles, we can push forward with renewed strength. The journey of overcoming fear is not about the absence of struggle. It is about the presence of support. Picture a child learning to ride a bicycle. Initially, the fear of falling is overwhelming, but with a parent beside them, encouraging and steadying the bike, the child learns to trust not only in their ability, but also in the unwavering support of their guardian. Similarly, we can trust that our battles are being fought on our behalf, allowing us to take risks and face our fears head-on. The story of Esther further illustrates how God fights our battles, often in unexpected ways. A young Jewish woman becomes queen and, when faced with the threat of annihilation for her people, musters the courage to approach the king, risking her life for the sake of others. In her courageous act, she embodies the essence of divine support, demonstrating that when we trust in God, we can rise against our fears and stand up for what is right. Her story reminds us that we are called to fight for others, and in doing so, we often find our own battles being fought alongside. As we navigate our daily lives, it is essential to remember that fear is a natural response to uncertainty. However, it does not define us. Instead, it is an invitation to lean into our faith and trust that we are being supported in ways we may not always see. The battles we face today are not ours to fight alone. We have a divine protector who stands ready, waiting for us to acknowledge his presence. In moments of doubt and anxiety, let us hold tightly to the promise that we are cherished children, deserving of love, strength, and support. The battles we face may seem daunting, but when we lean into faith, we find the courage to rise above our fears. In the stillness of our hearts, we can hear the reassuring words, "My child, do not fear. I am fighting your battles today." This profound truth invites us to trust in the journey ahead and embrace the opportunities for growth that lie within our struggles. As we reflect on this promise, may we find solace and strength in knowing we are never alone in our fights. In the tapestry of life, we often encounter threads of fear that seem to weave through our experiences, casting shadows over our potential. Yet, in the midst of these challenges, the promise remains steadfast. "My child, do not fear. I am fighting your battles today." This assurance is not merely a comforting phrase. It is a powerful reminder of the unseen forces that rally around us, ready to support us through our struggles. Today, let us explore the idea of renewal and opportunity further. Life is filled with moments that can feel overwhelmingly heavy, where the weight of our fears can paralyze our spirit. However, each dawn brings a blank canvas, a fresh start waiting to be painted with the colors of our dreams and aspirations. It is in these moments of renewal that we must remember that God is not distant. He is intimately involved in our battles. He stands beside us, ready to help us rebuild, to lift us from the ashes of our disappointments, and to inspire us to forge ahead with renewed vigor. Imagine a young artist who, after numerous failures, hesitates to pick up the brush again. Each unsuccessful attempt has planted seeds of doubt in her heart, but on a day filled with promise, she remembers, "My child, do not fear. I am fighting your battles today." This realization ignites a spark within her. She picks up the brush not to create a masterpiece, but to express her journey. With each stroke, she feels the presence of divine support, guiding her hand, encouraging her to embrace the beauty and imperfection, and the lessons learned through struggle. This narrative can resonate with anyone facing their own battles, whether it's the challenge of a career setback, the pain of a broken relationship, or the burden of self-doubt. Each of these experiences can feel like a solitary fight, But when we acknowledge that we are not alone, we can draw strength from the promise that God is actively involved in our journey. When we trust in His presence, the weight of our fears begins to lift, and we find the courage to face our battles head-on. As we delve deeper into the concept of strength and courage, we recognize that the battles we fight are not solely external. They also occur within us. The voice of self-criticism can echo loudly, drowning out the whispers of encouragement and hope. Yet, amidst this internal struggle, we must remember that true strength lies in vulnerability. It is acknowledging our fears while choosing to rise above them. It's about trusting that our struggles are not a reflection of our worth, but rather an opportunity for growth. Consider a young man who has faced numerous setbacks in his pursuit of a dream job. Each rejection letter feels like a personal defeat, feeding into his belief that he is not good enough. But then, he pauses to reflect on the words, "My child, do not fear. I am fighting your battles today." In that moment, he realizes that each rejection is not a dead end but a stepping stone. With renewed determination, he seeks feedback, learns from past experiences, and prepares himself for the next opportunity. He enters each interview with the understanding that he is supported by a higher purpose, and this mindset transforms his approach. This shift in perspective is vital as we confront our fears. When we trust that God is fighting our battles for us, we can embrace challenges as opportunities for learning and development. Each setback becomes a lesson in resilience, teaching us that strength is not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it. Furthermore, the notion of divine love and presence cannot be overstated. God's unwavering support acts as a fortress against the storms of life. When we feel overwhelmed, it is essential to remember that love is not merely an abstract concept. It is a powerful force that can transform our reality. In moments of doubt, we can lean into this divine love, allowing it to envelop us and remind us that we are cherished and protected. Picture a young woman navigating the tumultuous waters of a personal crisis. She feels isolated, trapped in her fears and uncertainties. Yet one evening, as she prays, she feels a profound sense of peace wash over her. In that stillness, she hears the gentle reminder, "My child, do not fear. I am fighting your battles today." This reassurance ignites a flicker of hope within her. She begins to open her heart to the possibility of healing and restoration, trusting that she is not alone in her struggles. As she moves forward, she starts to see her challenges in a different light. Each obstacle becomes an opportunity to lean into her faith, to seek guidance from her community, and to grow in understanding of herself and her purpose. She realizes that her worth is not determined by her circumstances, but by the love that surrounds her. In this journey of life, let us embrace the truth that we are all engaged in battles, some visible, some hidden deep within. Yet the promise remains, "My child, do not fear. I am fighting your battles today." This declaration invites us to relinquish our burdens and surrender our fears to a higher power. As we navigate our own paths, may we remember that each fear we face is an opportunity for growth, and each challenge is a testament to our resilience. Let us trust in the divine support that is always present, guiding us through the storms and celebrating our victories, however small they may seem. In the end, we are reminded that our battles are not fought in isolation. With God fighting alongside us, we can embrace each day with courage, knowing that renewal is always possible and that love and support are never far away. Today, let us rise, trust, and take heart, for we are never alone in our struggles. As we navigate through the intricate tapestry of life, it is essential to internalize the truth that we are not alone in our struggles. Each day brings its own set of challenges, fears, and uncertainties. However, as we embrace the message, "My child, do not fear. I am fighting your battles today," we can find the strength to confront these obstacles head-on. This assurance is not just a comforting phrase. It is an invitation to engage actively in our journey of renewal and opportunity. To apply this concept practically, we must first acknowledge the fears that often paralyze us. These fears may manifest as self-doubt, anxiety about the future, or the weight of past failures. Take a moment each day to identify one fear that holds you back. Write it down and confront it with the understanding that you are not facing it alone. God is fighting your battles today, which means you have divine support in overcoming these fears. Imagine how liberating it would be to replace that fear with a declaration of faith. I will not be defined by my fears, for I have the strength to rise above them. Next, consider the power of small daily actions that reinforce your courage. Each morning, set an intention to face one challenge that has been daunting. This could be as simple as initiating a difficult conversation, pursuing a new opportunity at work, or taking a step towards a long-held dream. As you commit to these actions, remind yourself that you are not just acting on your own. You are embodying the assurance that God is fighting your battles today. You are not simply moving through life. You are actively engaging with it, knowing that each step forward is a victory. In moments of doubt, it is vital to turn to prayer or meditation, seeking that connection with the divine. This practice can serve as a powerful reminder of God's presence and love. When you feel overwhelmed, find a quiet space where you can reflect. Speak your fears aloud and ask for guidance and strength. Trust that you are heard and supported. This connection can transform your perspective, shifting from a mindset of fear to one of resilience and hope. The act of reaching out can itself be a battle won, as it reinforces the understanding that you are part of a larger plan. As you cultivate this sense of trust, think about how you can extend this assurance to others. Often, we underestimate the impact we can have on those around us. When a friend shares their own fears or challenges, remind them of this promise. Do not fear. You are not alone in this battle. Share your experiences of overcoming personal struggles, highlighting moments where you felt God's presence guiding you. This not only strengthens your bond, but also reinforces the collective understanding that we are all in this together, each fighting our battles with divine support. Additionally, consider the importance of gratitude in this journey. At the end of each day, take a moment to reflect on the victories, no matter how small they may seem. Celebrate the times you faced your fears, took action, and felt that divine presence beside you. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of peace and assurance. When we acknowledge the support we've received, we reinforce the belief that we are indeed being fought for each day. Moreover, step into the habit of journaling your journey. Documenting your thoughts, fears, and the ways in which you have seen God's hand in your life can serve as a powerful reminder of the progress you've made. On days when fear threatens to overwhelm you, you can revisit these entries to remind yourself of the battles you have already won and the strength that lies within you. This practice not only helps in processing emotions, but also acts as a testament to the truth that renewal and opportunity are always present. As you navigate the complexities of life, remember that challenges are not merely obstacles, but opportunities for growth. Each battle fought is a chance to learn, adapt, and emerge stronger. Embrace this journey with the confidence that "I am fighting your battles today" is not just a promise, but a reality that unfolds with each brave step you take. Trust in the process of life and allow yourself to be a vessel of love and strength, knowing that divine support is always at your side. In moments of weariness, recall the transformative power of faith. It is in our darkest hours that we often find our brightest light. Let this assurance permeate your being. You are cherished and supported. You have the innate ability to rise above any fear, armed with the understanding that you are not alone. In the end, life is a series of battles, each one shaping who we are and who we are meant to become. As you move forward, carry this message in your heart. Let it resonate deeply within you, fueling your courage and determination. Remember, no matter the challenges you face, you are not fighting alone. Allow this truth to guide your steps, for, "My child, do not fear. I am fighting your battles today."